It is 8:05, so we're a little bit late. That's my bad. How's everyone doing?
Is it though?
I want to die.
Is it your bag?
Okay. So we had our we already got through the introduction, right? Last in session 0.
We got chironized or what?
Yeah, we didn't really do much other than
Y'all
We got Captain
frozen.
America. We
And
got
woken
Captain
up.
America.
Okay.
and I got picked up and put into a jar and put on the shelf.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who is from Leln? You two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, this works out good.
In the other group.
So I need both of you to choose evens or odds and pick either blue or purple.
Blue,
Okay.
purple, odds, even. Oh no, odds. Or that one.
Purple got odds, blue got evens. So, we're gonna get you two, and real quick, and then we'll do you two for kind of getting the lay of the land, and then everyone will be heading toward the sanctuary city. Speaking of the sanctuary city, guess where you wake up? If we read the description of Lelm, it is the closest region to be at the center of the continent. This region holds the sanctuary city of Kelodrud, which is under constant attack by the undead hordes. Finding a way into this sparsely populated city is quite difficult without a weapon. Players who awaken here may be lucky enough to find themselves inside the city. Those who don't wake up in the city will have to fight through hordes or through hands and teeth, hungry to turn their prey and grow their endless army.
What kind of
Hands
teeth?
and teeth?
Don't
Zombies.
throw me
He's
out
talking
there.
about
I'm
No,
crying.
you're in the city.
Okay, I'm
You-
like, we're already there.
So as you go up, like
Oh, we're
as the vault
furthest
door
away.
opens, you discover it's underground and there's a big elevator shaft that kind of takes people up. You and a few others go up the elevator and discover that the elevator opens into a building. It's a fairly large building. It looks kind of like a cathedral, just less religious and more run down and full of people.
That's gross.
Yeah,
People
but
or run down?
as the people
Yes.
are surrounding you and the elevator is rising, you see someone clad in what can only be a poor excuse for armor, and they say to you, "Welcome to Kelodrud. You must be one of the sleepers. Congratulations on waking up alive in this hellhole in the city. We have heard word that there are other people waking up for the first time all around the continent. So if you would like to join a party to maybe rescue people or something like that and bring them back here, we could use all the help we could get."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay. Yeah, we'll help.
Oh, okay.
You're not there.
Oh, I thought I was.
No, just her.
Oh, that's lame. We woke up in the same spot. I'll be sure to put my abilities to good use, sir.
Thank you. Jeff over there will help. Will get you debriefed and get you into a room.
That's a fridge.
Thank you, good sir.
The camera pans to a random guy, just like,
I'm way too excited about this.
I love your enthusiasm.
okay. Oh wait, what's your character's name and description?
Drukona Slavic.
Okay.
Have her description.
Ooh, which one do I want? Purple. Okay.
There we go. Oh.
I love how this writes.
Where is your I'm
I
glad
feel
you
like the
like them.
flopping would mess up my brain.
It actually doesn't really mess with anything much.
Okay, she's just lost all her physical attributes. Okay, going on a whim then.
What?
Nothing.
She's
Isn't
a
it
ghost,
on your
apparently.
It doesn't do the physical stuff, like what she looks like, but I could just come up with it on a whim and write it down later, probably.
Okay.
She is a. Okay, I don't remember. She is a 5'7" moon elf with long, wavy, black hair, and that's right, Weezer blue eyes.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right, Weezer blue eyes. She has
Weezer?
Weezer blue eyes. And she has kind of like a black, kind of dark grayish hair, and her skin is like a light gray with a cool tone.
Okay. What's her class?
She is a wizard.
Okay. Cool beans. Maddie. As you.
That's nothing.
Yeah. Okay. As the vault door opens, you realize that it is at a mountainside, high in a mountain. You see, off in the distance, when your eyes kind of like focus, that there is what looks to be a small fortified city about 15 miles from your position. And you can quite clearly see that there are a lot of very slowly moving things heading toward it.
That's lovely.
Yeah. What is what is your character?
It's like,
Iris.
it's
That
Longwing.
is a lady.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Iris. IRRESS.
I'm like, why is this?
Long
First of all, it's Etsy.
Yes,
Why is Etsy advertising this kind of
IRRESS.
stuff? Second of all,
Okay, and last name?
Longwing. LONGWING.
Okay. Class?
Fighter, gunslinger. It's a gunslinger. Pew pew.
that's Nick Pew Pew to you.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about Iris Longwood.
So she is a secretary bird.
A what? Secretary bird?
Oh,
Killer
yes!
Queen.
I love those!
Okay.
She's a very interesting character. Oh, what did I put for her? Oh, what?
Secretary birds are evil.
Yeah, they are.
They're big.
They're terrifying.
Only thing I
What
can
did I
think
put
of
for my
with Secretary Birds
character?
is
She's a
from Accuracy,
chaotic
though.
good. She is not very big. She's about 5. What did I put for her? She's about 5 foot. Or actually, no, wait. Did I include this note?
Nope, don't like it.
She,
Don't like it at all.
she's between 5 and 6 feet. She's like 5'6". I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be bigger than that.
On the back, it has more descriptions on the top that you can do. Okay.
I'm not down.
What color are her feathers?
White.
Okay.
But then the band,
Makes
like
me
up on the
uncomfortable
top,
on
is
so
like
many
orange.
My mom makes them uncomfortable on some of the others.
Okay. As a bird, you can fly. There is
If
just
you're,
outside.
If you're a Kenku, you can't fly.
I'm not a kinku though.
Okay.
She's near Copra.
Oh.
So just outside, there is a very old, what seems
I
to be
didn't-
automated looking warforge that kind of slowly powers up and says, "Hello and welcome to
Flip
New
that.
Lel."
Kick it. Kick it. Is that what
Kick
you
it down the
said?
hill. Kick
What
it
am I,
down the
what am I
mountain.
gonna kick
For
it with
Sparta.
my weakling feet?
I'm sorry, but you say Warforged and then you use that voice. My mind went to Claptrap, which made me just think kick it.
Hello, I am Claptrap.
Kill him.
Okay. Hold on, I have to find the voice again. Most different new realm. Oh, over there, according to new scans, and the Warforged is obviously blind because it points toward the mountain.
You're like,
Over there is the sanctuary city. I don't know what it's called, but people live there, and you know, the undead kind of swarm it at all times.
lovely.
I was told that your mission is supposed to go over there and help, or just live there and try not to die.
That's such great information. Thank you so much. How do I get
Ow.
in?
Yeah.
Do I just walk in?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you're not undead. Are you undead? Wait a moment.
The last time I checked.
Technically.
What do you mean?
Well, you should have been dead, but you're
I'm
not.
not dead. I just.
Because you were
I'm just not good.
cryogenically
I'm
frozen, which would have killed you.
Well, good luck.
So,
Okay.
And then I assume you set off.
Mhm.
Do you walk down or fly down?
I fly
I'll go
down.
back.
Okay. My
Because
I started saying at drive-thrus, I started saying "see you soon" when they say like blah blah at the second window. I'm like, okay, see you soon.
So Crothians. Both
Yep.
of you have
Just the
woken
two of us.
in the same vault, right? And
Chilling it out.
no, gosh,
I'm in a jar.
damn it,
It
I'm
can
gonna throw
be.
dice at you. What?
Nothing? Nothing?
Agreed.
Oh my god. Okay, you're lucky. I'm hard of hearing.
Hey, I actually have to wear hearing aids.
I grew
Okay.
up with the drummer as a dad in my living room in a tiny apartment with thin walls.
So you two get the briefing. Go up, find people, survive, live, all that stuff. However, once you go up, you find that
Hot biscuit.
there's a giant elevator that goes into kind of an Alice in Wonderland-y, vibe-ish warehouse. There's one
Makes
door right in front of you. And,
Do we recognize the door?
no, you don't recognize the door.
Oh, we're screwed.
Question.
Answer.
Did you find me in the jar? Because I'm sealed currently in a jar.
Yes, you were found in the
Okay.
jar and you were opened and spilled out.
Okay.
So, Blue, tell me a little bit about your character.
My character is a slime that was just, doing its own thing and found a dead tiefling and started absorbing it as slimes do.
For funsies.
Well, while it was doing that, it also absorbed an old god's relic. The old god decided to come collect their item because their savior, person, champion, had failed, and when they found me, they weren't able to retrieve it because I had dissolved it. And so they cursed me with sentience. And so now I am under their whims.
Okay. What is your class?
Do you believe it is warlock?
That's an interesting way to become a warlock. Instead of making an agreement with a deity, you're cursed by one. Well, I feel like technically that would make you a sorcerer, but I could very much see warlock being.
I was
I feel-
cursed with sentience. They were the first person I knew, and so I made a deal with them because they're like, "Hey, you're gonna go do this," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
I feel like it's almost like I'm not stuck with you, you're stuck with me situation. Also, it's just stuff.
Okay.
Because my team is dating us, girl.
I forget your name. I'm sorry.
Bob. It's Eddie.
Eddie.
No, your name's Bob now.
It's Bob now. Eddie, tell me a little bit about your character.
I'm a fighter, because you're going to ask me in my class, so there you go. Right now I'm a Kenku.
You said that like it's gonna change.
It might. And yeah, just like average Kenku. Black robes, covering everything.
Okay.
Real only noticeable thing would be a great sword on my back. And I feel like I'd be able to like tell that there's a curse on blue. And so I'd be somewhat scared of her because of
Him.
Be scared of him because of his like the backstory, you know, because the whole absorbing thing
You're next.
with the
You
like
know.
relic.
You're next.
You know what I
That-
mean?
Wait, what's your character's name?
Doesn't have a name yet.
Doesn't have a name. What's your character's name?
Gerald.
It's Bob.
It's Bob. For all intents and purposes, it is now Bob.
Wait, no.
So I was
Oh,
thinking
it
you
is
probably
a
found
slime
that the jar and thought it was something to eat, and when you did it, I jumped out, and now I'm just a slime following you.
If it's a slime named Bob, it's gonna be so
Again,
that's
I
broken.
still think I'd be
Which is okay.
scared.
Well, yeah, understandable. It's a whole ass slime tiefling. It can, while it does look like a tiefling, it could still dissolve the shit out of you.
Doesn't look like a
Yeah.
tiefling yet. Hasn't taken its first shape.
Oh, it still looks like a freaking slime, but like a little ball.
And there
Yeah,
are
little ball.
billion eyes all over it.
Oh,
That's kind of awesome.
Wackus bonkus. Okay.
I was thinking this. There's literally a slime in that
Um,
old DreamWorks movie named Bob.
What do you two do upon seeing this door?
Roll insight, I guess.
Okay.
Investigation, insight.
Whichever you feel is most appropriate.
Hold on. Busy dying.
First roll of the campaign is an insight check by Eddie.
Sweet.
Let that be on record. I really hope that's recording.
It is.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
I am also gonna use perception on him.
Okay. What'd you get?
It's an 8.
It's a door.
Yes!
I got a 3.
It's a very yummy looking door made of.
No,
like,
it was on me,
sweet-
not on the door.
Oh.
Yummy.
Is figure.
It's a Kenku with a freaking great sword. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a bird.
Is
For you,
bird.
it looks like an oak door. It looks like it would smell and taste pretty good.
Okie.
Oaky.
Okie.
Do you relay
Moving on.
any of that information out loud?
I don't think I would know that you're a...
You can obviously fucking tell it's an oak door, though.
But the taste that it looks tasty.
You would.
I don't think I would know that you're, like, sentient enough.
So would you
So
speak out loud?
He probably thinks you're just a slime trying to eat him.
Yeah.
Just like the snail that if it touches you, you die immediately. You're just like.
Yeah, I'm just sitting
Fuck
there.
off!
I'm not getting too close, but I'm not too far away. I'm just kind of, because you're the only person.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. Bye. Have a good night. You knock on the door, and after a few moments, when nothing happens, what do you do?
Is there, like, a doorknob? I mean, that sounds like a stupid question, but it's a this is D&D, so it's a reasonable question.
Yeah, it looks like a door.
I'm gonna try the doorknob.
Okay, it's unlocked.
Sweet.
You open the door, and you see. What? It won't go any higher. I'm sorry.
Huh?
That's the highest it'll
It went
go.
low. It went lower. No.
Mine's all the way down.
Mine's all the way down. No, it's not.
Hey, look, I missed all is blue again. There you go.
Oh,
Anyway, sorry. Open the door.
I see what Sierra means when she says this is probably the most neurodivergent.
Rude.
I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that as like I see it now. Okay. You open the door and you see that there are these weird bipedal creatures walking around. They're quite tall and quite thin. And some of them are sitting at desks, doing who knows what on what looks to be like futuristic computers.
Okay.
Some of them are walking around and talking in a foreign language that you don't understand.
Have any of them noticed me?
Not yet.
I'm rolling stealth.
Yeah, that's good.
23.
Holy shit.
You fucking hide in his shadow.
Well, I was gonna roll stealth too, and my stealth isn't good because I'm a big ass kanku.
Can I give a bonus action?
It doesn't matter.
help?
I got a 15. That's a pretty good roll.
That's all.
Okay.
Hey, what, we have inspiration, right? How's that work?
For me, it is. You can choose to like roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm. But before we do the first roll, correct?
No, if you do the first roll and you roll crap, before I say what your results are, you can be like, wait, I have inspiration, I'm using it on this.
So
Okay.
it's a reroll. Got it.
Yeah. Or in certain, like in boss battles, you can, if it looks like there's going to be a TPK and you're like the last person standing, you can use it as like a small act of God to like stabilize everyone and like heal people to like half health or something like that.
Okay.
Sick.
Okay. So both of you are like pretty unnoticed.
Stealthy boys. Woot, woot.
Suddenly the Pink Panther song plays,
Oh, I was thinking.
obnoxiously loud.
Feel quiet.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Sorry.
I was thinking more Emperor's New Groove.
Oh,
damn it.
Kronk!
It's not the him, it's him sneaking down the stairs.
Okay. Anyways, so what they don't seem to notice you, and you seem to be hiding pretty well in plain sight in the middle of a fucking room. So what do you do? Hey! I see you playing with that Wilmer.
I'm just trying to keep him. Are you going to make me neglect my Wilmer?
Yes. Oh.
I would never do that. Wilmer is so freaking cute. Okay. What do y'all do?
I am following in
Okay.
their shadow.
Can you tell us more about the creatures? Do you want-
So the creatures. Is your character colorblind?
I don't know.
To you, they look gray with like a little bit of a green kind
Why
of.
would I be colorblind? Oh, no, I guess that's fair.
I don't think we're on the same page, but I'm gonna go with what you were going with. Okay, so to you, they look gray, like grayish green, like how an old orc would look from what you remember. And they have fairly like large eyes, and their eyes look to be glowing a maroon color.
They're glowing.
What?
So they look like old orcs with glowing maroon eyes.
But they're super fucking tall. They're like between 7 and 10 feet, and they're fairly thin. They're like, they're not twinks, they're twigs.
Okay.
Is there another door or anything? Like, can we get out of this
Does it-
room besides
Yes,
the door?
you
we
see
came
that there are several doors.
Do I get the feeling
through?
that
Hey,
if
pick a
we
door, any door.
like just said something or did something that we would be attacked, or does it seem like that they're chill?
They don't seem to. They seem to be like how like Phil and Bert at the office were, you know, like chilling by the water cooler, gossiping, being passive aggressive to people that walk by, you know, the works.
Okay.
Suddenly, you hear the noise of them talking stop. And when you kind of focus back in, you notice that they're looking at you.
We'll fight under the law.
Then one of them, looking kind of dressed up and all that, in its native language, you are mine.
Well, yes, I am very attractive.
Hello?
Alright.
You see,
That's gonna be great for your throat.
it doesn't hurt yet.
It's better smoky from it.
So it looks like one of them, that one called to another one. A few minutes later, it comes up and says, "Hello, you must be the sleepers."
Have they noticed me? Or just
Yes, they've noticed both of you.
Okay.
You must be the sleepers that have woken up. Welcome to Zokra.
How long have we been asleep?
According to the biodating, approximately 150 of your years.
Oh shit.
telepathically to the one that is in front of me, what is cryosleep? And I say it not realizing that I am telepathically talking to them.
Well, cryosleep is where the body freezes and is put in a state of comatose, almost, but the organs and heart are kept intact and alive. So, as that's happening, Maria, what is Dracona doing as she comes out and is getting ready and is being like shown the place?
She's feeding her whalmer, obviously.
She just has a phone. I'm just like, what Pokemon Go still works?
Oh, this is a gym.
Sorry, my phone was yelling at me.
It's all good.
Please. Oh god. I think she'll be I think she'll just be kind of like observing the area she's in, looking at the detail of the structure and all of that.
Okay. I assume you're following Jeff as he's taking you
Yeah,
on the
just
tour.
taking notice of it as I walk around.
Okay. So this halfling is just like,
This is the main place where we all sleep. It's most fortified, okay? If you go out those doors, it looks like, what's that one place? Nottingham. You know Nottingham, right? You're old.
That
You
from
know
Anna
those
Green
three
Gables?
books.
I don't remember.
Oh boy.
Anyway, there's training yard, a barracks, a wall with a lot of spikes killing undead birds. There are archers, gunmen, swordsmen for when the witches happen.
Yeah,
They're
that's
always to repair it. Or repair the wall in case mutants come.
Ah. Thank you so much for telling me all this information.
Yes, and then there are gates and tunnels and all those things. Apparently this used to be like a capitol building.
Oh, that sounds quite fascinating indeed.
Yes, indeed. Is there anywhere you want to like see or know about or know if there's like anything around?
How did you come by this place, little one?
I am 54 years old. First of all, you may be 100 and some odd years. However,
227.
So,
Yeah.
well, I was born and raised here by my family. Half giant and a halfling. My mother was a halfling, obviously.
Why is that
Oh.
obvious?
Don't ask how that works.
Size queen, get it.
I've been living here and helping out in the agricultural sector for as long as I can remember. Had a few close calls with zombies one time.
Well, you seem to know your way around this place quite well.
But yeah, I kind of helped her. I lived here.
You'd be surprised at how unfamiliar people can be in their own environments.
Sick burn.
Me down.
Just like you, you're probably not going to recognize this place.
Probably not, but one of the greatest things about change is that you get to see something new for the first time and learn about it.
Yeah. I noticed that
What's your arcane focus? As a wizard.
I knew I forgot something.
So, as a wizard, you can have a staff, a tome, which is like a Book of Shadow, or a grimoire almost, or a wand.
I want staff.
You want staff?
I noticed by that staff of yours that you look to be an intelligent. I don't want to assume anything else other than that you're now.
You'd be correct.
We, in the upper levels, we have libraries. I believe there are some ancient scrolls, or tomes, or as you call them, e-books. I'm sorry.
And for electronic book.
That you might be able to indulge in knowledge gathering.
Why, thank you. That information is quite helpful.
Yeah. Now, we're done with the tour, so if you want to report to Commander Istanbul, you can. And, help people.
I appreciate all of your assistance. May you have a blessed day.
Gesundheit to you too.
And he just walks away out one of the side doors of the big building. And when it opens up, you can smell like farm. Not pharma, farm.
Yeah. As she just walks away, she's like, as she just looks around, and is like, what a weird child.
Okay. Over to Iris. Did I say that correctly? Okay. She's flying down the mountain. Just,
Scanning.
She's dropping tilted. Got it.
She's dropping tilted. And like you can feel the updraft. You feel a little bit groggy as like you outstretch your wings. Like you took.
I'm just like, oh.
Should have stretched more.
You took a.
It's not morning stretch.
Yeah. You took a fat nap, and it was one of those good naps that left you in like a wake. Like
at least
a
that really weird marks on
a
the
little
body.
bit. So
Oh, that's my hand.
It's like, oh.
So as you get to this valley and you get closer to this city or this like little outcropping of buildings, you notice that it looks to be a small city with a wall around it. And below you, you can see. How high from the ground are you? About.
50 feet up in the air.
Okay. You see that there are like a few people walking. They're walking a little bit awkwardly. Can you make me a perception check?
Can I grab a kick? 11.
Yeah. An 11?
Yeah.
You don't notice anything off about them except they look to be walking very tiredly and look like they've traveled far. Like they have tattered clothing and they're making a very surreal sound like they're in pain.
Ooh,
Like-
that's such a.
Like,
So it sounds like me right now.
you know? Do you keep flying or do you want to investigate?
I'll drop down. Let's do
Shit on
I'm just being the bird.
You are
Just go,
seagull
just
now.
go fucking drops. I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna
Bombs
drop.
away, I guess.
I'm gonna drop down 25 feet so I can get a closer look at them.
Okay. Roll me another perception.
Oh.
You're apparently a farsighted fucking bird.
I was like, oh, what's
Which
that?
isn't great for diving down a cliff, I'm just saying.
Well, no.
I'm just like,
She's
oh,
reached the
what's
valley.
that?
She's like flying parallel to the ground, not going.
I'm just a blind
you know?
motherfucker. It's literally just this.
So,
like, huh?
as you keep flying and you're getting closer and closer to the small city, you see that there are more and more of these walking people just going. They look to be going in the same direction that you are.
I wonder if they're all seeking sanctuary. Might as well ask someone what's going on. Drop down. So I'm at 25. Drop down another 10 feet, so I'm 15 feet away, and I shout down. Hey! Where you all headed?
Yeah, roll perception check.
Oh boy.
And
Does that count?
Nailed it. What's your? Don't forget to add your modifier.
Oh shit! I have not been doing that.
I am truly blind.
So
so
that's just 10.
okay, I'll give it to you.
Better than none.
You immediately notice as you drop down that their skin is rotting.
Oh shit! I was
And
like,
as you
oh,
call
shit.
out, you hear some of them.
Those aren't living. I'm like, oh shit.
Some of them turn in your direction and start heading like towards you, and you can see that like their faces are a little bit sunken in from like the muscles deteriorating and the bones going away
Do I
and
see how blind I am?
withering.
Nope.
Think
I already have a headache.
think of blobfish, but skull-y and with no
So it's
eyes.
like the opposite of a blobfish.
Well, blobfish is
Like a
Blobfish
Are you talking
at
about?
our level or their regular pressurized?
Yeah. If it's down low, that's just fat. If they're up high, they're just
That's just fat.
like more like a goblin shark, maybe like how their facial
Yes,
structures
goblin
are.
shark almost. Think that with there being the ugliness
Yeah,
scale.
obviously
That's
that's just a goblin shark.
They all have
So-
their own good ones.
What do you do upon like seeing that they're not living?
Oh boy, that's
Put 'em back
lovely.
down to the ground.
I'm just gonna go up just for safety measures. I'm gonna fly up just about 5 feet, back up, so I'm at 20 feet up in the air now.
See,
So
now
I can
it's
still
fine.
see. I can still see them, but I.
I need you to make a dexterity save.
Ouch.
And what's your AC?
It is 15, and that is going to be 19.
Okay. So as you fly up, you suddenly see a like big, about I want to say about the size of that microwave, chunk of ground fly right in front of you,
Oh shit!
coming from your left to your right. And as you look over, you see what looks to be a engorged zombie with really big arms.
It's a himbo zombie.
No, it's not a himbo zombie. God damn.
How do you know?
You're the
went
one who
for
said
that.
engorged.
You said engorged, so I thought himbo.
Engorged. Like they're almost at rigor mortis. They're like
So not himbo. So worse than himbo. Damn.
Yeah.
There goes my life.
Okay.
There's your engorged zombie.
No. That's himbo zombie.
That's himbo zombie. They gotta be bigger than that.
Okay, I'll find you a bigger.
Jesus God, Blue.
Please be careful.
zoom
You don't
in.
want to stumble on inflation art.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Just zoom in.
Inflation art.
Oh no.
I don't know what that is.
Oh no.
I'm
You
sorry. I didn't say anything. Forget I exist.
don't- Okay. Misocrathians.
Hi.
So, upon hearing that you have been asleep and you have just been vibing in a whole fucking jar for 150 in a fridge, mind
Yeah.
you, for 150 years.
And I had literally just gotten consciousness right before I went to the jar, so I have no idea, honestly, anything.
Okay. What kind of kanku are you? Are you like a parrot kanku or are you like forever silent?
Parrot works. I didn't think about this far.
So, okay, so basic rundown, or wait, do you know the basic rundown of Kanku that has the ability to like mimic sounds and
Yeah,
words?
it can only mimic sounds it's heard before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make an intelligence check for me real quick.
So about that.
Make an intelligence check for me real quick, please.
I'm scared.
Hey, it's a 15. It's not
Okay,
bad.
so you remember that this Kanku was quite smart, like knew a lot of like sounds and words for a Kanku. Like for such a young Kanku too at the time.
Wait, isn't the little like dolls like in the light?
Okay.
So you can pretty much say anything.
the monster.
But it's gonna sound very
Yeah, that definitely
wordy in
is.
different voices.
It's terrifying.
If you would, yes, but fatter. If you would like, we can take you to an outfitter and get you going on your way. We really don't allow anyone that isn't of our race inside these walls. However, should the need arise, you are welcome here, as this is, I assume, used to be your place of habitation. There is a sanctuary city that the indigenous have set up called Kelodru.
Do I notice anything?
Is that is that the city in the middle? Is that what that's called? Okay. Sorry.
Do I notice just anything that catches my eye?
Are you looking for shiny?
No.
Who isn't looking for shiny?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Again,
Roll me
Yeah.
perception check. Or
16.
investigate. 16. Okay.
Or do
Yeah.
you want me to do investigation?
Investigation.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You see that there looks to be a, like, about the size of this Gatorade bottle, a small, like, a figurine of, like, what looks to be a superhero.
I go over to it and I absorb it and I start resolving it.
So I need you to make an athletics check because it's like on a desk.
Okay.
Whoop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump.
12.
Nice.
Okay. You make like you make it enough of you up there that you can just kind of like, you know,
How's that again?
moist. and then
What the
like you
DMT?
start absorbing it, and I assume you take its shape.
No, does it have any properties other than
Is figurine.
the figurine?
Other than plastic.
It's metal.
It's metal? Okay. Once it's dissolved, I then spit out 3 more exactly like it.
Replicating slime. Interesting. Okay. So you're dissolving it. That's probably
Is
with
it
it
fantasy
being
dragons?
metal.
Is that what
It's
this site's
probably
called?
gonna take several hours.
Do you know what that is?
So
So I can
Uh-oh.
dissolve things
You should
fairly
Google
fast.
it.
No.
Can you?
You should.
Okay.
I'm extremely acidic.
Okay. With that, I'll say about within an hour, you'll
Okay.
have it dissolved.
Is that what it's called? That was my fails.
So both of you are taken out of the building, and you see that this. The first thing that you see is very high-rising towers and a lot of floating, unidentified flying objects.
Wait. Sorry. We went outside and there's
Yes.
a bunch of floating objects.
Unidentified flying objects, yes.
Cool.
To you.
Okay.
This alien, from like y'all's perspective, kind of escorts you to what looks to be a giant metal wall, and it doesn't look like any metal wall. It looks like it's moving metal.
Cool.
Yeah.
When you say moving metal, do you mean like liquid-esque moving, or it is like alive moving?
Oh,
Yes.
I meant to say,
I
I meant to say
wasn't
bad
sure.
dragon. I said the wrong
Gotcha.
side.
Just so we can get your biometrics so the turrets don't eviscerate you on your way out, we just need you to donate a small sample of yourselves to the wall, please.
Gross. I like. You just want us to put our hand on the wall, or
Yes. Quite simple.
put my hand on the wall?
I just
Okay.
lift to the wall.
You feel a temporary burning sensation. Like,
Some Men in Black bullshit.
yeah, a little bit.
Last thing, an eye exam. The last thing that we ask is that neither of you speak of our existence. Oh, well, people know of our existence. Don't tell anyone what it looks like on this side of the wall. We will have to kill you.
Okay.
Cool, I'm gonna tell everyone.
Ghosts! Fuck this! I'm out.
The cat ghost didn't like that.
Anyway, we will be in contact with you if we ever need anything from the outside. Thank you. Please leave.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah. Then you see the door kind of like,
So in the metal, like moving living wall.
yeah, it creates a
That's
space
dope.
for you to walk out of it.
Yep, I'm down. That's cool.
Yeah. The address is 515 North Front Street. And you two walk out, and you see that for about a mile that you can see, it's just charred, barren wasteland, and there look to be like small craters.
Okay.
A ways away, you see a few people walking toward the wall, and as they're getting closer, they get within 100 feet of it, you suddenly hear, "Automatic defense system engage," and a massive turret pops out of the wall above you, fires three lasers into these people, and they're just gone. Explosion, crater, all that.
bugs. I'm sorry.
Is there anything left, or is it just a crater?
It is a crater.
Is the door shut?
Yes, as you both leave, the door kind of closes behind you.
Can I see if I can get back in? Like, if I go up to the wall and put my hand on the wall, is it going to open a door?
You do that, and you hear access denied. Then you both hear in your head areas. Excuse me. Keller Drew is directly southeast. Pass through Jostel into them through the mountain pass, and you will see it. Be careful, there are many undead.
So this is just world, right?
Mhm.
This is for the DM. Does the sun work like rises in the east, sets in the west?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are able to navigate
Mhm.
by just its southeast. Okay, perfect. I mean, roughly, there's going to be roll, I'm sure, but did you get it?
No,
It's only bugging him.
because I'm eating candy.
Fair
Oh.
enough. So
He's too sweet.
as you two start walking, you both feel a tingly sensation. And as you walk further and further away, you notice that your vision kind of starts to go black. And then suddenly, when you're just walking blind, what's up?
I have blind sense, so I can't see.
You can't see or feel. It's like a migraine. Think of like a migraine happening right now, but without the pain. As your vision comes back,
It's just a lot of crying when I get migraines.
dude, I get that. You are 100 feet outside the walls of Keladru.
Okay.
And one thing you immediately notice is a giant rock, or is a giant piece of earth landing about 20 feet away from you. And you hear a bird screech. So you look up, you looked up, obviously. I just saw you. I saw you do it, Blue! Do you
Yeah.
you see a fairly small for its size secretary bird. And you can hear it in speaking profanities in common. And you look to where the source is of where the rock came from, and you see what looks to be a mutated undead.
So I can't actually see. Blind sense is kind of like that's echolocation, and I can kind of see the outlines of those.
Okay, Tom. Here's what happened.
That is a great example. Yes.
Sorry, makes sense.
Yes.
Oh,
At
sorry.
least when I'm in slime form, that is the only way I can see.
Okay. You can feel a whole lot of feet, a whole lot of decay, and a rock.
And
And a rock. Well, suddenly rock.
Suddenly, pineapples.
I, in both of your brains, say, "What is happening? What's going on?"
Scream.
Suddenly, there's a bunch of the undead turning toward you two mainly because you're on the ground. And you can hear people on the wall shouting, "Get in the gate!" And you hear gunshots, you see arrows kind of knocking these undead figures down.
So run towards the wall.
Okay, you run towards the wall, and you notice that I want to say 80 feet to y'all's left, there is a gate with a drawbridge and a moat. And it's kind of full, but also kind of not, of unmoving corpses. They're in a moat.
If they get enough undead corpse, can they just walk across the moat?
It seems to be like that's what's happening. Blue, as you two kind of cross the drawbridge when it comes down, you can sense another one of your kin, a much larger version of your kin, spreading around in a circular shape, circular pattern, and it looks like it's eating good in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Arby's.
I just got those.
In this case, it's zombies.
Yep.
How
Zombies.
far?
We have the meats.
How far away from it is me? How far away from me is this other slime?
About 15 feet directly
Are
below
you
you
gonna absorb
as you
it and
cross the
become a
drawbridge.
bigger, better slime?
Merge.
It's not
So-
cannibalism if you fuse together.
I'm going to let some of myself like drip down like slime falling off of the table
Okay.
to touch it and see what I can see, sense, feel.
You sense its name is Gerald.
So it's sentient.
It has some level of sentience.
Okay.
From eating all of the, consuming so much, decaying brain, it is like 1 + 1 is +2 + 2 is fish. You know?
Okay.
Name Gerald.
All right.
It's just the first zombie he ate. Well, my name's Gerald now.
Okay.
You kind of get a glimpse of the journey it went through. You see it kind of just moving along as the zombie apocalypse was going. It kind of just ripping through hordes of zombies inadvertently, just eating them. And then suddenly it ate a mutant and gained some level of sentience, or consumed the mutant and gained sentience. And then from there, it made an agreement with the people of Kelodrune that it would kind of keep the moat as empty as possible. Like, it could eat as many undead as it wanted, and also protect people.
The quid pro quo system.
Yeah, essentially. Something for something.
In the simplest way, just ask if there's anything that it was unable to dissolve.
Beans.
Just beans.
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 Stinking Mexican zombie.
No, it had has an allergy to beans. This particular slime, just for the sake of comedy and flavor.
Okay. I then just go and then
Okay.
just keep following the
How fast were the zombies moving?
The fastest ones are moving at 25 feet.
Okay.
So y'all are just
A
able to
little
outrun them.
bit slower, yeah. Than
Yeah.
us. Got it.
The mutated zombie
I think so.
looks like it's running fairly quickly towards y'all, but there's a lot of
Mutation.
gunfire on it. And as you get to the gate, it opens just enough for you two to go through, and then it slams down, and then they start pulling at the drawbridge. And then
Solid.
as you're catching your breath, and you're just like sorry.
I'm just kind of following.
You hear, more survivors, and, Gerard, you're supposed to be in the moat.
I say, Crane, I'm not that slime. A different slime.
What?
Yes?
I didn't know there were other sentient slimes. Anyway, hello, welcome to Kelodrud, in the only safe city left in, on this God's forsaken planet. Anyway, how would you like to meet Jeff?
I interrupt and say, what is a slime?
That's what you are.
An acidic congealment.
A jello.
Usually gelatinous and
Sometimes cube shaped.
sometimes cube-shaped. You are a slime.
My body kind of just like exclamation point out of the slime.
It's like
and question mark.
That's not a bad thing. Anyway, yes, welcome to Kelodrun. As you can see, a lot of undead here. They seem to be attracted to here for some odd reason. We need your help to kind of... and as the spiel's going on, you kind of land within the walls. And, yeah, you're just like...
window.
I just stumble over myself. It's like I land on my butt. I'm like,
What
Hello.
just happened?
That bird with.
I didn't know there were any Aarakocra left. I thought they were all turned. Anyway,
I'm just like,
I believe she's seen some things. Welcome. You're more than welcome to stay here. You'll stay here as long as you wish. However, we do ask that you pull your own weight and, help everyone else out.
At this point, I pop out 3 of those statues.
Yes. Just like,
Pull your own weight.
is that normal?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah. Over there is Jeff. He'll give you the tour. Panthers. You just see a halfling just.
it's like,
And yeah, Jeff walks over to you guys and just,
Yes, more people today. How pleasant. Anyway,
It's not Kermit. It's not Kermit the Frog.
I feel like your voice has changed for Jeff.
dude, I can't remember voices for shit, so you're gonna have to bear with me. There it is.
that big building right there is where everyone kind of sleeps.
No, this is Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
Look your food.
Yeah, behind the big building is where all the farmland is. Up here, as you can see, right over there is the barracks. Over there is the trading yard. Right above it is the defense system. And, well, there are several gates around here that Gerard defends.
I interrupt and say, I am a slime.
Yes, I can see that little one.
Am I freaking anyone out speaking to them telepathically?
Not yet.
Okay.
But they're kind of like not paying attention and they're thinking like you're actually talking and everyone else can hear them. It's like,
So here are the rules. Quite simple here. Don't get bitten. Don't get scratched by the undead. In the event that you do, we will shoot you. Or in your case, burn you with fire.
Didn't expect you to throw it.
In your case, burn you with fire.
slimes are particularly flammable. Cannot.
Doesn't know that.
Oh.
You're just kind of like,
You're a living torch.
In the event that we run out of fuel, we may end up using you as a fuel source for fire and water. Don't take it personally. Yeah. We,
And his extra
we're
speed.
forming a few bandwagons to kind of, go and get more survivors from places. And, yeah, there's a library on the second floor.
So what you're saying is we're getting the band back together.
What?
That was out of character. that was to you.
What is the race that we saw? What is it called, just for notes wise?
Halfling?
No,
The alien.
Alien
Oh.
folks. I ate one of their metal figurines, and so I'm just writing down.
Yes. Score. Oh, it's not.
Even better.
It was not a good crinkle fry.
It was a free one.
When do you want to? You just can call them whatever
Okay,
to
they don't
keep
have
it
a
canon.
name.
To keep it canon.
Okay.
What you think they are called? Skinny. What are they called? Skinny Goliath.
Skinny, not twink, but twig.
Not twink, but twig. All hyphenated.
I got more crinkles. Are you too traumatized by crinkles?
I'll try it. Maybe my sister eat it.
Old
Hey, Brinley. Bread.
pork thingy.
What?
So
Crunchy. I would gladly take fries. Couldn't I?
Anyway, yeah, have fun. I got to get these bomb things because that's how I contribute. If you see an elf woman at any particular point in time, you know, just ignore her. She's kind of posh and a little bit of a
can we hear her voice?
in your century's terms, this one's ancient, but unhinged.
Can't wait to hear her.
I want
When
it. I
he
want
says
it.
contribute, pop out 3 more little figurines.
We could probably use those to melt down for bullets. So thank you.
Kind of jiggle.
Mamani, don't jiggle jiggle.
It folds.
Yeah. So Jeff leaves, and
Bye, Jeff.
y'all are kind of
Bye,
left to your
Jeff.
own
Hope you
devices.
find again.
Where do y'all want to go first?
To find the elf lady.
Yeah, I want to find this elf
in
lady.
like baby chick mode, since they're the first person I saw. I'm kind of just like
Following them.
following them.
Love that. Okay. So yeah. This is gonna be fun. You go into the big, like what looks to be the main building. It looks kind of like a cathedral, just less religious and more run down. And you go in there. You see a whole lot of fucking people.
I'm just like,
And you immediately, to either side of you, you see stairs that go up to the second floor. Dracona.
Jay.
Jay.
I love that.
Hyper focus.
Yes.
Is it Dracona or Dracon?
Dracona.
Dracona. Okay. You're sifting through the libraries, through the ancient texts, as some people call them, and
Oh, so like
you hear the doors open and close, which, I mean, you've been hearing them a lot, and you've kind of started to tune them out. However, you don't hear the doors necessarily close very quickly, like, there's a lot of people coming in. What, like, do you assume anything, or do you just assume it's like a guard change or something?
I look to see what all the commotion's about.
Okay. You peek your head down the stairs, and you see an
I don't know
Aarakocra,
what's happening.
a slime, well, a translucent, or almost opaque-ish, gelatinous figure, and what looks to be a kenku with a great sword.
I can show you what my character looks like.
I can show you the.
I love him.
I can
He's
show
a
you
blob.
my character.
That is before it takes shape.
It is bold.
Do you know who?
Bob is a very.
I can deny it no longer. Blue book. Okay. Hi, I'm Bob. But
Yeah. Feel free.
Pick
Oh,
a pen
did
anytime.
you just now see my message?
I don't pay attention to that. These ones are erasable. If you want to just use all of them.
so upon noticing these three,
I forgot
they,
my paper didn't have a math.
they look to be
Yeah.
fairly
I forgot
fresh
this
with
has
their
something.
clothing, like not run down and ragged like everyone else's.
Hey, Brian. I'm sorry.
They got that drip.
What do you do?
I
I mean,
I confidently and a little bit excitedly walk over and be like, "Oh, yeah, you lost seemed like an interesting bunch."
okay. Do you walk down the stairs?
Yes, kind of like
Okay.
she's excited.
Do you want to do funny or do you want to do elegant?
Elegant with a pinch of funny.
Okay, cool. Roll me dexterity save.
Shit!
You're gonna fall down
She's
the
gonna trip
stairs.
over herself. She's going, what?
So you two, or you three, well, you can kind of feel the steps of someone tall with long hair.
Oh no.
You think it's an elf. You two see an elf. What looks to be a high elf. What did you roll? Okay, so you see that you feel like you hear her say, "Oh, what did you say?
All I want you to.
Oh, what a good-looking lot you." So at the very last step, you kind of catch yourself on the rails, like.
Oh my lord, are you okay?
Could I take damage from that?
No, you just pure.
What? Yeah, you take 2 damage.
Oh god, that's so much for me.
Can I move in the way so they kind of go ponk? Or am I too far away?
You're fairly close. Roll a Constitution.
That's just a regular.
Yeah.
She wears heels, so she just would just step on
Nat
it.
20. 23.
Okay. So before you fall, so you're not taking damage, or before, as you're falling, you kind of feel a little bit something buoyant catch you.
So now you're surfing down the stairs.
Once you look down, you notice that it was the little gelatinous ball you saw earlier.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. That is the cutest thing I have ever seen. I apologize for that. I might have misstepped a little bit. I am Dracona.
Iris.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you.
What's
how tall are
your
you?
name?
She is 5'7".
Just like
You're 5'6". Or wait, how tall are you?
yeah, 5'6". I kind of like dramatically kind of just like.
You're an inch shorter than her.
How do you think I look up to her? What?
You literally all you have to do is move your eyes up.
Just step back a little bit.
Let me be dramatic.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
probably from the table to here. That's about how tall I am.
Oh, you really are a small boy.
Yep. Small creature until I shift. And then I sent you that blue book.
Okay. Okay, if you want to do it, you can at any time. So, you, as you're all introducing yourselves, you find out that these two are apparently freaking nameless. Do y'all want to?
I am a slime. I say that telepathically. I say that is, I am a slime.
Did anybody else hear that?
Huh?
I am a slime.
You don't have a mouth.
It's telepathically. You're hearing me inside of your brain.
But you know that I don't.
I'm just like,
no,
just
I have no idea.
Oh,
mind blown.
I kind of do the whole little get that. Would you like a name?
Do you want a cracker?
Steve.
Name.
Something to refer yourself. Something that makes you unique.
Rutabaga, Strudabaga.
Rutabaga, gotta get you.
Jeez.
1974, the 5th. Sorry, it's
Nonagons are the bestagons.
You see the little slime kind of have like a question mark kind of form out of slime.
You are a slime.
I am a slime.
I am an elf. But my name is Dracona. That's what people call me.
I have a name.
What would you
Everybody
like to
keep
be called?
interrupting me before I say it.
Do better.
Name.
Name.
Wait a second. There's not holes.
Nimue from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Sorry.
You're good.
As y'all are having this conversation,
Just
can I have you two roll me a perception
Never
check?
had a conversation.
Sure.
And so it
Don't
doesn't
forget to
know
add your
what
modifier.
language, once the words
Unless
are
it's a
said,
one,
they
that
kinda
doesn't help.
Understand it,
I know.
but they're still trying to.
I'm doing the same thing as the kobold, the other kobold in my party adopted.
Minus
He
one.
wanted him as an
16.
apprentice, so the only thing he
15.
could put out of his
15.
words was Frank,
15.
and that's not his name.
So you notice that there seems to be like in this big ass room, there is what looks to be a listening post in the corner, and you can kind of see that there's a bit of a commotion going on over there. You see like a little bit of everything all of the time.
I'm just like,
Yeah, you're still taking it all
Bit of
in.
everything.
This amount of
All
people
of
is kind of overwhelming
I'm just
you.
like,
Do you go over to the commotion?
Like, what is the commotion? Is it like a fight or?
It seems to be something coming in through like what the fuck is it? It seems to be something coming in through like radio waves or something. Like as a standard list, it's a listening post, from what you can tell.
No, I don't think.
Okay. You two. Are you still having
I much
the
prefer this
name
website.
conversation?
Yes. Would you like a name to be made?
Name. Slime.
I like it.
So, your name is now Slime.
Name. Slime.
Name Slime.
First name is name. Last name is slime.
Slime the slime name slime.
Slime name.
Okay.
Wait. Name.
Now,
Name.
both of you roll me a perception check real quick.
They're the mom.
Slime.
13.
13.
Hold on.
You said perception?
Yep.
Name slime
15.
the slime. Name,
11.
Name slime. That's not
Okay.
sick.
And then I don't know if I have a disadvantage or not when I'm in blind sense.
Another J.
So,
Because I'm okay with that. While
It's a sign.
It is.
I would say normally, yeah, but you didn't make it anyways. You notice that you notice the same commotion going on over in an area that looks kind of like a listening post.
You should roll a net.
I rolled a nat 20, and if I had done 2 rolls, I would have gotten the 11. So
Oh, big sad. Do you what do you do when you hear this commotion?
There appears to be something going on. Would you like to come with me to go investigate?
Just
Can I hold out my finger and let the slime just grab it? Please, can you grab my finger?
yeah, you can do that.
Emotional support
Will you
slime.
grab my finger and walk with me?
Emotional support slime.
I stick out some of my slime, and I just kind of grab the finger.
You start to feel a tingling sensation on your finger.
As your hand melts off.
I can choose who the acidic goes to, and so I'm not purposely trying to cause acidity.
Okay. So you don't feel like your skin is being burnt on the finger, more like lightly exfoliated a little bit. As you walk over and investigate the commotion, you can hear a young woman saying, like, we have reports of 2 other survivors, another one somewhere in Lelm and one in shit, fuck, goddammit. Sorry.
I don't know that town.
And and another in Bolaire. And
Where the fuck is that?
right, because there's 2 more of you.
Mm-hmm.
And Harley got Realm and
Yes.
yeah, okay. One more in Realm and one in Bolaire. Other than that, we don't have reports of any others. And upon hearing this, what is your reaction?
There's more of us. Wait, where did we all wait?
So right now, you 4 are in the region Lel.
Okay, yeah.
You and
So there's
you
4.
and Dracona woke up in Lel. She woke up in the sanctuary city. You woke up in a mountainside somewhere. And then Name Slime and Kenku.
I thought you were going to say your name.
I was going to, and you didn't ask.
What's your name?
It's Netherbane.
Netherbane. Okay. And Netherbane. Okay. Netherbane and Name Slime were awoken and fought out in Zokroth.
Okay.
And they were teleported.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So there's 2 other places, or just 1?
There are 2 other people that you know have woken up.
What is in Lelm where we came from?
Yeah, so we have 1 in Lem. They have... I'm overthinking this. My brains, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My brain to overthink.
Is that like a hell of a boss thing?
What?
It looks like it.
What's you drawing? Oh.
I have made Dice Tower.
Nice.
I don't think she's seen it.
It's not very stable.
I would hope not.
So
because she's
you also kind of hear that a rescue party is going to be set up for 1 survivor in Lelm, and the survivor in Bolaire will essentially be left for dead, as no one has really come back from scavenging excursions.
That's depressing.
And we hear that.
Yeah.
I telepathically say, "Got more food for Gerald?"
maybe.
Possibly. Preferably not. Excuse me?
And we're also. Hi. What are you doing? Who are you?
Name Slime.
I'm not the only one that heard that, right?
No, you are not. It appears to be,
They are the only one who heard that.
okay.
If you're the only one that heard that, then you just heard.
Then you're going crazy.
Not the first
Maybe you
voice
got
in my
bit.
head. Well, hello, Slime.
We're just gonna gaslight the town into thinking they got bit.
I don't take a good thing into a bad thing.
Wait, what did you say?
Pardon me. I also, sir. I am one of the. What would you call someone who woke up?
Awakened.
Arisen.
Awakened.
Thawed. They thawed me out recently.
I have recently awoken from loneliness. I have recently awoken from loneliness as well.
I heard about you. I saw you rise from the thing.
Yes, thank you for watching over me. But if there is news of someone out there that can still yet be retrieved, why not attempt to either send out more capable folks or attempt to train the folks you have.
There are a lot of mutants going around these parts right now, and we don't have the personnel to really train anybody at the moment. And if you haven't noticed, a lot of us are kind of old and run down. No offense, Grandma. And the younger ones are taught to shoot a bow or a rifle and sent up to the wall.
Well, if it might help you to know, I dabble in some old magic, and I've been known to be quite capable of defending myself or others if needed. I'm
Well,
offering you my assistance to help aid the one in Berlin.
Well, if you want to train like a small outfit of wizards or something, if magic even exists anymore, feel free to requisition them. And what about you, Slime? Okay. Anyway, I have to go back to listening.
As they say that, I cast Eldritch Blast upwards.
I just fixed that hole in the roof.
Do I need to do damage or anything?
The house just
Yeah, what's the hit points on our castle?
on the roof on one
It's a
spot.
1d10 and I just rolled a 10 for damage.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
yeah, there's a fucking hole in the roof now.
Skylight.
I don't get paid enough to fix things anymore.
At least we know magic exists.
Well, I mean, in you older generation types, I would assume so.
She just
Just
stares.
gonna call me old again, see what fucking happens. Maddie
Only 227.
and Eddie, did y'all follow these two? Or are you still over by the door, kind of?
So what you see is this person literally talking to a slime that is not talking back.
I don't think we follow.
Sticks their finger out, and then the slime grabs a hold, and they kind of just
Yeah, I saw that. I'm just like,
And then after a while, you suddenly see the slime just shoot a stream of energy just into the roof.
Fuck.
Some of the wood falls into you and it starts dissolving.
yes. Okay.
I have prestidigitation. Can I consistently clean you as a slime?
don't think so.
Kind of self-cleaning.
I roll. Would it be insight, investigation, or perception to find out what kind of wood it is?
Investigation.
Can it be Purple Heart?
What?
Purple Heart.
Purple heart.
Oh man, no, Purple Heart. It's kind of what. I'll show you.
I thought I got a natural 20, but it was cocked, so it's 13.
It tastes like cedar.
Yummy.
Cedars was a few trees that have gingers.
It loses that color, but it takes years, and then it becomes like a dark mahogany. But yeah, tell me that's not freaking dope.
That's cool.
I don't know.
So on the desk next to the lady, or what, do you two do or don't walk over there?
I think I would have followed.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of you know, well, except for Name Slime, you all notice a very familiar map, except it looks old and run down, and new lines have been drawn on it.
Please tell me it's like a crayon or something.
Can you hold it up?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. It looks like it's
Cool,
looks like
cool.
various different shapes of
So
clover
where are
on
we
Michigan.
right now? Can you
We're
do
in
a
the
little?
middle.
You
We're
are
smack
here.
dab in the middle.
You are here in Lown.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
This diamond is the sanctuary city of Kelodrune,
Okay, good.
and I will write that in later.
I can also, if you send me a picture of that, I can add it to the map, and then like when we get more stuff, I can zoom in and add like cities and stuff too.
Okay.
I'm really excited, even though it's my first map I've ever done. I'm just like super excited with it.
So you four are together, right?
Yeah.
Just the four of us.
Okay. I will put you in no, it's literally just group A.
That's a big ass
Hello.
one.
I'm a sexy boy.
It went into the off.
Oh,
You do not forget that.
rain, not game thing. So I've been doing a natural garden yard. So I'm just letting everything grow. I got a whole bunch of wildflowers that are native here. I just have been letting it grow.
like the
And the
handling.
amount of bugs that I have growing and everything in my house, on my yard and everything are super exciting. I have a bunch of caterpillars in the backyard. I had lots of little birds. I have a wasp nest that's like
Oh,
this
that's
big now.
terrifying.
I have butterflies that are like this big flying into my yard, and I've got like 3 or 4 cat spiders on my deck, and I'm super excited.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. So
My dad thinks Black Betty died, by the way.
No.
Black Betty is a black widow that lives underneath the stair to our house.
has he not seen her?
Would
Not for
you
a
like
while.
some spiders? Because on my back porch, I've got a whole bunch of bones that are just kind of set along the thing, and all the ones that have holes, there's a bunch of spiders just living in all of them. So you
Oh,
could
funny.
literally pick up a bone and there's a spider.
Oh, funny. They have something similar. It's a bunch of antlers.
Oh yeah, nice. But
This is my first map.
as you are looking at this map, you hear some very heavy armor-clad footsteps come behind you. Maria, you know it, or you recognize this person as the person that kind of introduced you to Jeff. And upon further inspection, you three, it's the same person who introduced you to Jeff. You can see that they are fairly, they are short in regards to their race, but they look to be like a half Goliath, half elf.
Interesting combo.
They look to be like older, obviously. And they kind of say, "We're forming a rescue party." Wait, that wasn't the voice. Hold on. No, that's Jen. We are forming a rescue party for the survivor in Lel. Would you like to join us?
I indeed would.
Yes.
I think we should go to the other one that no one else is willing to.
Well, we can't necessarily divulge as many resources there because Bolaire is nice. Where all of the pods are located, the one similar to which you woke up from, they are located in a massive super city. If y'all roll, who wants to roll a history check? Y'all roll a history check.
I can roll history.
Oh, me? Me? With my nat 20 plus 4?
Oh, mine was a 19 plus 2.
Okay.
So that might be 21.
I got an 18,
Okay.
but I'm not entirely sure what I know unless it was told to me by that old god.
I got a 19.
Nat 20 plus 4.
You just remember tiefling, good soup of like an object, and then sentient.
This is what this one
Okay. So you, Eddie, did you roll history?
19.
19, 21, and 24. So you three very clearly remember this being the largest city in the what is now the old world, and you know it to be quite busy all the time. Last you saw it, and you heard that that place was essentially ground zero for the apocalypse.
That's not blame them.
And so pardon me. Where are my manners? I am Corporal Keladru. Yes, this place is named after my great grandmother.
It's a lot of greats.
Well, yeah, it's been 150 years since the apocalypse.
Okay, but how great was she?
Must
I
not have
mean,
been very
she
great.
founded a
married.
whole fucking city in like
That is quite an accomplishment. How long ago was this?
about 150 years ago.
Oh! Can I roll if I know her?
Jesus Christ, sure.
6.
You do not. He's like, who the fuck is Caladrune?
But I grew up around here all my life. I've never heard of this person.
The most unlikely people end up being the greatest survivors, apparently. Not taking a dig at any of y'all. What?
That's why
My
my
brain has
ex-husband
forgot the
isn't
words.
alive.
Common, uncommon, rare, mythic. What is that called?
Rarity. Yeah, rarity.
Rarity. Okay.
Um,
Thank you.
Don't want to hear about the ex-husband comment.
Oh my god. And well, Bolaire, with it being ground zero, has the most mutants, and the parties we have sent out there in the past have never returned.
That's not good.
Because they didn't have enough streamers. It's not a party without streamers.
No.
We will roast bird,
Go right ahead.
and I will take that great sword of yours too.
Hey, we respect others for their oddities.
Is that making the DM run his own dungeon at that point?
Okay. What the hell?
Can I take a picture?
She got 2 J's and a middle finger.
Hell yeah.
That's
Some weird chicken. But
Some weird chicken.
That is awesome. I don't want to touch it now. That's beautiful.
there's a picture taken of it. It's gonna be posted in memes. I assume. Eat it.
Just eat it.
Eat. Okay. No. This in physical form is a fuck. Eat it so you have a fuck to give later on.
I'll give you my fuck.
Okay. So you four.
There, I shared it to the memes group.
Who here knows how to operate a tank?
Nope.
Okay.
I can learn.
We have people who are able to operate tanks and fire them fairly efficiently with like a skeleton crew of 2 people. We will give you command of 1 tank each, and we would like you to go out and rescue this person from them. If you do that successfully or unsuccessfully, either way, later on, there will be a council meeting in 7 days, or approximately 5 to 7 days, depending on the urgency of certain matters, to divulge resources into going to get a rescue party set up for the survivor in Bolaire. Kosher?
Sounds reasonable enough.
That's what you old people say, right? Kosher.
So it's a test to see if we can rescue him before we go for the big.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
Awesome.
As long as I can stand on top of the tank with my greatsword out. Ah! Sorry.
Oh my god, that would be fucking amazing.
What the fuck is this Kenku doing?
Other than that, we don't really have any room down here, so since you are some of the first survivors, we will give you access to the west wing of the estate. There are private rooms there and a common area for you all to do whatever it is you old world people do.
All right, we appreciate all you're doing.
Under your breath, just by calling us old.
Wait, hold on. I was 227 years.
You're probably the oldest person alive.
I was
It's like
127 when I went in, so.
I was.
So it's been 150
Boy.
years. That would
I'm the oldest
be
living bird. Goddamn.
272. No, hold on. You're 127.
Or
Plus.
should I do 227? Make myself no.
No,
just
you're
100.
279.
279.
Yes, canonically.
Oh, that is so much hand sanitizer.
No, it's alcohol. Me too.
Woo!
But yeah.
279?
Mm-hmm. Or around
It
there.
kind of smells like vape juice.
Would you like to smell my hand sanitizer?
No.
It has almost a minty scent to it.
Yeah, this one does too. That's a,
Um,
like it smells like a vape juice.
Okay, so as you all settle in,
Oh, it smells like peppermint, like essential oils. Sorry.
We'll call it there for the session.
No one died. Good job.
I
Kate.
almost fallen down the stairs there.
The closest death we had was someone tripping.
Well, and the Eldritch Blast.
Also,
Nope.
the getting a rock thrown at them.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take a book from the other DM that does like alternate Saturdays.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a page from her book and do Stars and Wishes. For those of you that don't know what that is, Stars is what you enjoyed about the session. Wishes is what you would like to see next session, perchance. So we'll start with you, Maria, and then we'll go.
Shit. Okay.
Sorry, no pressure.
Oh. Stars, I like being able to get into this new character. I like trying to feel the role of her, what she's like, and all that kind of stuff. I also appreciate that that none of us had to fight something drastic within the first session.
I'm an ethical DM. I save that for session 2.
And then 3 and 4 and 5.
well, like me, it's session 6. You guys fight a god.
Holy shit.
Don't split up the party. Ever.
Actually, would not.
And
When
just stars,
fighting a god.
I like all the characters that are amongst us.
Okay, and wishes?
Wishes.
It's okay if you don't have any right now. Like, this is the first session.
I have no wish. I am contempt.
Contempt or content? Contempt is anger and malice. towards
Content.
someone. Okay. Blue.
Little of both.
Stars and wishes.
Stars are things I liked.
Yes.
I liked the story. I was super excited. There's a lot going on. Can't wait to see what happens. Wishes. There's a lot of things that coming into this game, what didn't know, and so couldn't really brain thought that until after having it explained to me. Dream session.
Hold on.
Like some of the lore and stuff, like we didn't know things going into this, so like the place that we were at, no idea.
Zokra.
Yeah.
So, I actually don't know if it's sent to all the districts. So, I set up like a little challenge for everyone in each of the districts that had stuff so far. What was your like district like before?
It was like the district for misfits, like a hidden district.
Zokra was?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I have it written down right here so far. Zokrath was founded by the Lost and Forgotten. It started out as a group of about 20-some folks who, beyond all reasons, somehow ended in the tunnels of Koronsky. Many found out the only way to survive under the mountain was not by killing the creatures that already occupied the region, but by working and coexisting with them. And then I'm filling in all the lore for different races and everything they coexisted with.
Okay, cool. I can't wait to read that.
We've been to work.
I love that.
And then I've got that what it looked like before, pre.
But on the other hand, like, is it? I'm sorry, I know this is your type.
No, you're good.
Is it like worth us doing that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Because with that, it'll help me make dungeons for you, and it'll help me with like some secrets for your district.
Okay.
I the stuff with me.
Like, wasn't quite sure how far into the future that like this was, so wasn't knowing what like for like the technology in this what I could write, so I could only write like some of the things like very starting.
I'd say maybe go like since you're doing Under the Mountain, I'd say maybe modern era but dwarf aesthetic, like a giant mine.
Yeah, I was thinking one of them is some of the first creatures they ran into were the basilisks. Basilisks are known for their ability to turn things that are living to stone and then proceed to eat said things. Killing the creatures only enraged the others. However, Kayan happened upon one that was throwing up, and with his rampant curiosity, he saw that it was actual organics in the mess instead of stones.
Okay.
And they found out that the internal of the basilisk can actually take the world that used to be, you know, old titans and everything, and they can eat that. And so they don't have to eat the living creatures. And so they grabbed a whole bunch of abandoned basilisk eggs, raised them, and that's how they go through the tunnels, and that's how they make the tunnels, is they eat that stone, but of course they have the oil and the fermented guts liquid that they can use to turn stone into food for everyone else.
Nice. Okay, Eddie, stars and wishes.
I like the story. Well, I like the premise. Oh, it's not a wishes thing. It's just like a hey, by the way, like I suck at role play, but also like I'm slow. Like this is a thing. I'm just slow to understand. So I hear what you're saying. It just takes me a little bit to process it. So.
Okay. So something I might do as well is I'm probably just going to take the entire book from Sierra's campaign at one point or another. If it would help y'all get into character or help y'all like learn about each other or about the lay of the land or the lore of the land, we can do like warm-up activities before the campaign starts.
Remember when I tried that and we just completely forgot about that?
But Beth is neurodivergent as fuck, so and it doesn't like.
Also, this
Yeah.
is being recorded, and I'm going to upload it to my YouTube, and then I'm going to post it in chat so everyone can
Yeah.
Yeah.
see all
Um,
People can hear all about my fuck and how I was able to get one to give.
And it also doesn't help that there's also Harley and Denver and myself. I think Max is the only brain cell,
Yeah.
and then
And the fact that my house can be quite chaotic.
Maddie, stars and wishes.
Good start, kind of slow.
So, I'm gonna reiterate, since it's session 1, like Maria didn't have any wishes right now. The wishes from Blue were for me to essentially read
Yeah.
the lore, and
Would you
then
like to say
Eddie
something?
was essentially no wishes, just like
Yeah.
me.
I didn't really have it ever. It's just
This is the capital of my campaign.
Mine is something that I just
Okay.
Incarnate.
So,
I drew this.
I tried to
Blue,
and I wanted to kill myself.
I will send you a picture of, excuse me, of this map, and
So being a fellow DM, if there's something on there that isn't for everyone else's eyes, I have no brain cells, and so I will forget about it.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about me ruining story, and I'm really good about keeping my character separate from
Same.
Mhm.
DM.
Well, and
stuff.
that's I feel like you got frustrated with me with the no, I wouldn't go over to the radio thing.
Oh no.
But I'm like, no, I wouldn't.
It's just like, oh, people. Gross.
That doesn't make the entire
They're
get
not
that.
fighting.
There's nothing interesting going on. But yeah, with that, thank you all for, helping me build a world. Because the most I'm gonna do is where these diamonds are, they're gonna be the names of old cities. Or old cities and and major towns and stuff. And then I'm gonna work on a DM copy and a player copy
Copy.
with Blue, and the player copy
I sent this
I'll
to Travis.
probably have it be the same size as this one, and then the DM copy will just essentially.
I can also post the player copy in
homebrew
those
region.
chats, Group
Sure.
A and Group B, for what they've seen.
Okay.
And then they have access to it
You can
always.
you can-
That way they don't have to constantly do that, and then I can just pin that message if I have that ability
Yeah, that
to,
works.
to
I
chat.
zoomed too far. I clicked
Oh,
me out
and
of
then
it. Sorry.
that way you can, if I need it updated, I can just ask for it updated.
Yep.
That'd be perfect. Oh my god.
And then we don't need to be printing it out all the time. We can get just a base one printed for everyone and have it laminated,
Make a new
half this size for everyone. That way they can put it with all their notes.
Mhm.
And I can do that, and then anyone wants to add anything and like their notes, they
He's
can.
playing it.
But then we have like a group
So
map chat
this is a quick,
that
quid
if that
pro
person
quo.
chooses to
He screws
share
with you in this
information like,
campaign,
oh hey, I
he
found
screwed
an
him
old
in that
map and
one.
it says
Oh,
this
yeah.
is here, we can add that to the group map versus having
You
it
know what I
on.
make? You know what their
Just the
first
DM map
dungeon
kind of
boss
thing. Okay.
was?
Perfect.
An aspect of Bahamut.
I'm too lazy to look up an engine, an engine on making settlements. So I'm just gonna be an overachiever and make an engine myself for that, and I'll let y'all know like how that works.
I can also send you some too that do that as well.
Solid, yeah, if you want to. If y'all have any ideas that in the group chat that you might want to see in a future session or in input into the game itself, feel free to blue book it to me anytime. I will be attempting to do a lot of out of session character interaction, if that makes sense.
Blue booking?
So since Group A, for the most part, is together, if you would like, I can blue book you four together just to kind of keep it canon that those two are still like, you know? Would that be easier for y'all?
I think that works.
Okay, and then I will, like, outside of it, out of session, I'll just be like, hey, someone comes up to y'all with the opportunity for, like, agricultural growth, or to set up a small outpost over yonder, or over by, like, an old vault with potential survivors. Things like that.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know about anyone else, my role play tends to be a lot better in chat than
Yep.
here because I can read it and I can be like, oh, this is how my character would do
Yep.
it. And then that's really good for character building. Because then when we're actually playing, we're like, hey, this is how my character is interacting with your character or your character.
Yeah. Also, I can't wait to see all the gifts of a slime squid.
I have Procreate has the option to make movable things, and my goal is to make my slime bounce up and down, and then go up to the question mark and then the exclamation point.
And then if y'all have character art that you want to work on, I'm gonna be making a. Do you want it in groups or do you just want it public to everyone?
I'm okay with the public.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm as soon as I get home, I'm gonna make a tab with character art. Ooh, that was good. So, oh shit, we're missing 3 people, aren't we? Because Bubba's in this one too.
Okay, that's okay.
I'll have to see what region he is, and then I'll give y'all an update.
He was with
Oh, he was in Kellen, wasn't he? Okay. It's canon that you also heard Kellen. What?
Or it could just be like a later on like
You're not part of it.
like just in. New member just dropped. Go check it out. As soon as we get done saving someone.
I thought I added you to it. Let me double check. Ah, okay. I get what you mean in the blue book.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about?
Huh?
Is there anything else we need to talk about?
No, y'all are.
Like, I gotta get home so I can pack for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, have fun.
Good night.
Good night.
It says you're in there in group
6 hours
A.
solo jet.
Good luck. Be safe,
I
please.
think,
Salt Lake's scary. I've driven to Salt Lake, and I've driven a little bit in it, but I've never driven through Salt Lake. So
You'll be fine.
night, y'all.
What
I've got text channels,
trash.
voice channels.
what is your name again? Spell
I
it.
forgot.
Infected?
So I will
INF
make it to
3CT 3D.
the next session, I believe. Is
Underscore.
What is it?
Yeah. I can't see them in group.
I am Chai Addict.
Okay, good to know.
I am the middle Sonic
I will
peep
not make it
profile
to
picture.
August 19th.
What
I'll
is
be
your
in Miami.
Maria.
Okay.
Maria.
Have fun.
But I'm great with faces. But names are terrible.
Okay, try it now. Refresh it.
Yeah. Oh, yep. There you go.
Okay. That's what I
Yay.
needed to change. Affected.
Thank you.
Ah, got it.
Dang it, Duolingo's yelling
Now-
at me.
Okay,
Okay.
are you able to edit in the group chats as well? Or in the group A chats?
Edit like my stuff.
Not your stuff, just like in general, just be like, hey, this is me, blah blah blah, all that stuff.
Good to
Yeah.
stop session.